Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and I'm pretty excited because today I'm gonna go ahead and 100% Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is definitely a lot more relevant now with the introduction of the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because here's the thing. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta before, right? Only a short while ago, he was on the Shadow Dragon Arc team, which is quite honestly a team pretty much no one ran. Then the Pure Saiyan team came out where Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta definitely got a lot more relevance, because the Pure Saiyan team, you know, you could run Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta together. They're a very powerful rotation. They link decently well with the Evolution Blue Vegeta as well, so that worked. But now that the tech full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is out, I'm noticing an amazing amount of Omega Shenrons are being run right now, especially because Omega Shenron is on the banner, so a lot of people are pulling, you know, dupe copies and stuff of Omega Shenron. I have the worst luck ever with Omega Shenron. On banners with him, I'm like 4,500 stones or something with one copy, so that man is like, he hates me. But I do have one, so we can run the Shadow Dragon Arc team with the Rainbow Vegeta and the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku together, and they really bring the best out of each other. Alright guys, so this is the squad that we're going to go ahead and bring into an event. We're going to run Omega and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as a rotation, and then we're going to run Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta together as a rotation. And then I brought Pan as well as the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku as some support type units to build up the attack power. I was thinking about bringing like physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as well, because Omega does give a buff to physical type units, but usually when I'm building teams, for the most part, I do like to stick with characters like actually in the category. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll go like you know, category units. Other times I'll stick with it. Like, you know, for example, the Potara category team, the optimal Potara category team, involves a lot of units, you know, from the second part of LR Super Vegeto's leader skill, int units, right? But that, you know, that involves putting Int Gogeta on the team, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on the team. For the most part, though, I don't really like to do that as much. So I don't know. I'll probably try in the future. You know, maybe even running the physical Kid Buu on the team, because he does give that absolutely insane buff. Okay, so, okay. This is perfect. We got Vegeta right off the bat, and then Super Saiyan 4 Goku is gonna come back onto this rotation as well, so we can wait for that. Now, it still is pretty dumb that this Super Saiyan 3 Goku is on this category, considering Goku does not take that form. Okay, so 1.4 million, that's decent, but he's going to look a lot better in a second once Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku is next to him. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could definitely look a lot better than that right there. Damn, 31, that's a lot. And, 2.1 mil for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That looks pretty good right there. Damn. Yeah, the Shadow Dragon team now that you could get like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku together, and like then you have Omega over here, like this is just gonna be a blast of a team to run, man. Like seriously, I'm excited because, you know, I've wanted the Shadow Dragon team to get buffed for so long, because there's so much potential here, but like there just wasn't enough units. Now, this monster Super Saiyan 4 Goku being added to the category will definitely help out tremendously. Like, a lot more people are going to run it. I still think there does need to be more units added. You know, we saw the Super Saiyan Gohan and the Super Saiyan Goten in the Super Saiyan 4 Goku boss event. I would like to see those units like either on like a supplementary banner, or maybe like a Shadow Dragon Arc story event eventually being released, so that we can actually, you know, put those units on the Shadow Dragon category as well. You know, maybe actually make decent SSRs for a lot of the other Shadow Dragons, because only Sin, Omega, Nova, and Ice even have SSRs. I mean, those are really the only Shadow Dragons that were like really crazily fighting, though. Like I'd say that's one of the big problems. Okay, so I really do want to see what Super Saiyan 4 Goku is capable of doing right here, but you know, this is Vegeta's show. I'm guessing that will probably be able to take this Goku out in one turn, but I'll still drop a Baba because, you know, you don't really want to play around too much with this Spirit Bomb Goku here. He can take your ass down. So 1.7 million. That's pretty damn good for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Whoa! That's pretty good for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who at this point is what? 15, 16 months old? You know, it's not like he's a new unit or anything, and he is definitely still capable of doing damage with the best of them. With this Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku being added, it just brings a lot more relevance to him. I wonder if they'll bring in a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta anytime soon. I suppose they certainly could. You know, he is definitely one of those units that... And, you know, that makes me wonder if, like, even we could see, like, you know, Xeno, like, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and shit like that from, like, you know, Dragon Ball Heroes and stuff, because, you know, we did see the promotional anime for Dragon Ball Heroes, not really as like action-packed as many of us were thinking, but it is still out. Like, I actually don't think it's a coincidence that this Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku came out, like, and it coincided almost directly with the Dragon Ball Heroes coming out too. Like, it's not a coincidence. Like, we had both of these things align up too perfectly. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, like, other, you know, characters being added from Dragon Ball Heroes, you know, different things like that. Now, I know always people wonder what that would mean for global. I don't know, but, like, Bandai of Japan, they certainly seem very content with not taking, like, the Dragon Ball Heroes, like, out of Japan. Like, they just want to leave that as, like, Japan exclusive for whatever reason. The reason it's very strange to me is, like, Dragon Ball Heroes would probably do, like, gangbusters in terms of, like, making sales and stuff outside of Japan. So it's like, do they not care about money or what? Like, sometimes they, you know, these Japanese companies, they make very, very baffling decisions sometimes. And their insistence on keeping Dragon Ball Heroes locked up in Japan, that is one of those very, very weird things that tends to happen. So now we're going up against Ultra Instinct Goku. Of course, Ultra Instinct Goku, he might still... I actually think he's probably still the hardest Dokkan Fest event. Jiren is right there, because Jiren does have that ability to, like, fuck up your rotations, which is always a problem. But Ultra Instinct Goku, when you combine the fact that he also has that kind of, like, suicide stage where you could easily get absolutely destroyed, like, the Spirit Bomb is a one-hitter quitter. I do kind of think that would make this, like, the hardest Dokkan Fest event. And then Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a pretty hard event, but if you have any Shadow Dragon Arc characters at all, like, on your team, they could, like, one-shot his final form. So that does make that fight a lot easier than some other fights. I mean, I guess it's kind of like Omega Shenron, right? Where the GT Link absolutely just destroys Omega Shenron. Like, that's the thing, where when Super Saiyan 4 Goku first came out, you know, people were using him with the GT Link active against Omega Shenron. Wow! Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has taken 30k? What? Nani? That's a... what? I'm stunned. I thought he was going to take nothing. A rainbow? Did he get supered earlier? Okay, alright, okay, so here's what happened. No, okay, I don't think... That's weird. I was gonna say, because a unit like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? He dodged a super attack earlier. I think a unit that would lower defense could still lower your defense even though Gogeta dodged the attack. But Ultra Instinct Goku doesn't lower defense unless a boss unit for some reason does. That's very weird, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is rainbowed, then he increases his defense by 50% after supering. I feel like he shouldn't have taken damage there. That was a strange one. Maybe Ultra Instinct Goku does lower defense here in this boss event. I would almost say that would have to be what that was. That was crazy. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta should not be taking damage. Oh, we got the counter! That's very, very rare. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And 2 million attack stat. Mwah! Absolutely beautiful Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Thank you very much, my boy. Getting that 2 million attack stat, that is just music to your boy's ears. Thank you very much, my boy. Alright, alright. You know, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I see you, my boy. You know, you are not done yet. You're not done yet. He's still able to defend quite well in pretty much any event outside of something like, you know, Super Battle Road. That's a place where Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is not really able to defend as well as he can in normal events. But he still is able to cut off a good amount of damage compared to, like, normal units, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at our boy, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So this is unparalleled Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. As we know, he is a 120% lead for Super AGL, so 3 key, and then 120% to Super AGL, and then 1 key and 50% to Extreme AGL. His super attack is the Final Shine attack, which does immense damage and greatly lowers defense. His passive skill, another secret strategy, attack and defense 120% up. And then he has a medium chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. So that is about a 30% chance. I'm actually pretty glad that we got to see that actually in the video here. His links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, Prepared for Battle, Shocking Speed, Saiyan Pride, GT, and Fierce Battle. So an absolutely tremendous link set. The Super Saiyan 4s have amazing link sets. Now Saiyan Pride, for something like the Shadow Dragon team, you're not really going to be able to activate that. But on the pure Saiyans, that is definitely a link you can easily activate. You know, having him near LR Bardock. LR Bardock has Saiyan Pride. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could probably, you know, link up pretty well with with LR Bardock. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and LR Bardock will share quite a few links. Ooh, boy. If only LR Bardock had Fierce Battle, they would link up incredibly well together. But, you know, it is what it is. His 12k multiplier is 150%, pretty much what we'd expect from a unit like this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And he does have 2 categories now. This is really good, because the Shadow Dragon category, like, people are finally using it. So now Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is, like, a relevant unit again. For so long, he was only on the Shadow Dragon category, which no one ever ran. No one ran that category whatsoever. You could never find Omega Shenron friends. So unless you're using Vegeta on the Tech Vegito Blue Hero team, which he doesn't fit that well on, or on the Super AGL team, which is very difficult to find leaders for that as well, you weren't really able to use him. But now, of course, we have things like the Friend System update, Shadow Dragon team got buffed, and of course he is also on the Pure Saiyan team, which, you know, Pure Saiyan team, Movie Boss category team, those are right up there with my favorites. Very easy teams to run, a lot of options, a lot of support, so units always look really good on both of those 2 teams. So there we go. Rainbow Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, definitely no regrets on doing that. I will be rainbowing a few other units upcoming, maybe some kind of surprising ones, not like, you know, beast level Dokkan Fest like this Vegeta. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.